The MotoGP world has once again been shaken by news from the Ducati garage. With the 2026 season approaching, tensions have escalated after Gigi Dall'Igna allegedly disclosed Marc Marquez's ingenious strategy to master the Desmosedici GP26. This isn't just a technical development. It's a sign that Ducati and Marquez are planning something big to dominate the competition next season. Could this secret strategy be the key to Marquez dominating MotoGP in 2026 and leaving his rivals speechless? Let's discuss. Since officially joining Ducati, Marquez has become the centre of attention in the paddock. His transfer isn't just another rider move, but a significant event that will transform the competitive landscape. Many are curious to see if he can adapt to the Desmosedici GP26's notoriously different characteristics compared to the bikes he has ridden before. However, the answer is slowly starting to emerge. He has adapted to the Desmosedici GP26 much more quickly than many expected. The bike, known for its aggressiveness and the high level of precision required for braking and cornering, seems docile in his hands. Marquez was able to maximise the Ducati's acceleration power without losing control of the technical aspects. His aggressive, yet calculated riding style seems to blend with the character of the Italian motorcycle, making him appear increasingly comfortable and competitive from the very first session. During pre-season testing at the Sepang International Circuit, Marquez approached the track with a different mindset to other riders. He used a visualization technique that other riders rarely employed. He mapped out each section of Sepang in his mind, representing the characteristics of different circuits on the MotoGP calendar. The long straights were likened to stop-and-go circuits, which require high top speed, while the winding, technical sections were treated like tracks that demand maximum grip and extreme changes of direction. This approach allowed Marquez and the Ducati team to test the bike's performance not only for one specific condition, but also for a variety of possible race scenarios throughout the season. The data collected provided a broad context, particularly in terms of determining the aerodynamic package before the 2026 homologation process was finalised. In an era of increasingly stringent regulations, choosing the wrong aerodynamic specification could have consequences that last the whole season due to limited scope for development. This is where Marquez's intelligence truly shone. He has long been known as a rider synonymous with an aggressive style and exceptionally sharp racing instincts. He often takes big risks in corners and dares to push himself to the limit. However, since joining Ducati, a more mature side of his character has emerged. He now appears more analytical and able to read situations in far more detail, thinking not just about a single race, but the entire season. According to Gigi Dall'Igna, it's rare for a rider to have Marquez's big picture view. During every test session, he doesn't just aim for the fastest time, he also considers the technical impact of each setup change until the end of the season. He can connect the feeling of the front and rear tyres with the bike's aerodynamic needs and translate this into concrete, targeted technical input. The feedback he provides is not just a rider's opinion, but an in-depth analysis that truly helps determine the direction of the bike's development. The 2026 regulations represent a pivotal stage before significant changes in 2027. For Ducati, this is the moment to finish the current regulations era with the most competitive motorcycle package. Marquez fully understands this responsibility. He didn't just come to ride the bike as fast as possible. He also played an active role in shaping its evolution. There's now a strategic intelligence behind his aggressiveness on the track that makes him even more dangerous to his rivals. The pre-season test results in Buriram truly delivered a major surprise that reshaped the early competitive landscape. Aprilia came out firing and sent a clear message to its rivals. They are ready to be a serious contender in the 2026 season. Two Aprilia riders delivered outstanding performances throughout the sessions. Marco Bezzecchi set the fastest overall time, showcasing significant improvements on the latest generation RSGP. The bike looked far more stable entering high-speed corners, with extremely aggressive yet controlled acceleration on corner exits. It wasn't just Bezzecchi. Ayagura also impressed by closely securing second place. he demonstrated increasingly mature adaptation to the Aprilia machine, locking in a 1-2 dominance for the Noala-based manufacturer. What should worry their rivals most is their consistency. The speed wasn't just the result of a single flying lap on fresh tyres. It was also solid in long race simulations, with stable pace and well-managed tyre degradation. Meanwhile, Marc Marquez had to settle for third place at the end of the test. He briefly led one of the early sessions and looked quite comfortable with his bike package. However, during the decisive session, he was unable to improve his lap time enough to reclaim the top spot. Although the gap was extremely small and still within a competitive margin, the fact that Aprilia finished ahead of Ducati is a strong signal that the 2026 season will not be easy. The Buriram pre-season test did not go smoothly for Marquez. In one high-pressure day, he suffered 2 heavy crashes that left him down on the asphalt and with abrasions on his arm. The incidents raised concerns within the team, as back-to-back crashes during the testing phase are far from an ideal scenario ahead of a new season. It was clearly not a perfect start. Yet this was precisely where a champion's mentality was put to the test. Instead of dwelling on disappointment, Marquez showed his true character. After undergoing a brief medical check and confirming he was fit to continue, he returned to the track with strong determination. His focus never wavered. He kept pushing the bike, making adjustments, and gradually improving his lap times until he was once again holding position among the frontrunners. That resilience sends a strong message to his rivals. Even though his adaptation to the bike is not yet fully perfect and was marked by crash drama, Marquez proved he is not a rider easily shaken. With a steel mentality and years of experience handling pressure, he remains one of the main threats in this season's title fight. Another eye-catching surprise came from his younger brother, Alex Marquez, who delivered an impressive performance by setting the fastest time on one of the pre-season test days with the satellite team. His performance immediately drew attention as he showed speed, consistency, and very solid bike control from the morning sessions through long-run simulations. Gresini racing boss Nadia Padovani openly admitted she was surprised and proud of her rider's outstanding performance. He believes that Alex has shown a different level of maturity this season, even managing to outperform his older brother, who is also the reigning world champion, in certain timesheets. The result is not merely about single lap speed, but also about the growing stability and confidence that are now clearly visible in his performance. This achievement sends a strong signal that Ducati's strength is not concentrated solely within the factory team, but is evenly distributed across its satellite teams, which have become increasingly competitive, technically mature, and ready to deliver serious challenges in every round. Will Marc Marquez's brilliant strategy truly be the key for Ducati to dominate MotoGP 2026? Share your thoughts in the comments below.